This is my buddy Dennis, and over the last 5 years since I met him and we become friends, he has helped me on so many projects, it's insane. He helped me rebuild my whole back patio, which this really took 2 people, like with the roof panels here. He's got a tractor, so he's always helping move dirt. He has cut and split I don't know how many cords of firewood for me, and he doesn't burn wood. We are the ones who burn it, so he just goes to town. He's fixed all kinds of motors and mechanical things. This is a plate compactor, but he's fixed cars and dirt bikes. Here he is helping me stretch out the tracks for my skid steer and get them installed.
I think we need to take this out and wire brush it.
Clean it up.
Well, it won't bend.
This is only the stuff I've filmed, but I'm not kidding. Dozens and dozens, maybe there's hundreds of problems that he's helped me solve. And all I've ever done for him is like fix his printer when it breaks. Here he is helping me put a furnace and an air conditioner in the old house. He manages the burn pile. So needless to say, I owe this guy. So last winter when he said, hey, Nate, what would you think about putting in a sprinkler system in the field back here? I was like, absolutely. You just say when, and I'm here for it. So that's what we're doing. Good morning, guys. We're going to go install a sprinkler system. It's covering, I don't know, maybe 1/4 of an acre or more of our field back here. So first is going to be a lot of trenching, so I'll talk you through it. I have done a couple sprinkler systems in the past, but they're all so different because it depends on how much water pressure and how big your water feed is. We've got a 2-inch water line here, so quite a bit of water, and there's a lot of ways you can do that. You can just install very few very large sprinklers that cover big areas, like think about like a golf course, or you can install lots of little ones. And we just kind of took our best estimation on this, and we got some advice from Ezekiel, who's another friend who does a lot of this kind of stuff. We're kind of going with the middle of the road, not the small sprinklers, not the biggest. We're using the Rainbird 5000 for anybody who knows about this kind of stuff. And we have got a lot of fittings here. I've made about 3 trips to 3 different stores to get everything. So now I'm gonna keep digging, and Dennis is gonna start gluing. Our plan is to get one zone up and running in order to see if the pressure is adequate to push all the sprinklers. We've got 12 sprinklers of the big ones on one zone, so it feels like we're pushing it. Putting this stuff together is fairly straightforward. The thing that we were trying to keep track of is install it in a way that if there are repairs or maintenance down the road, make them as simple as possible. So anytime we had 2 pipes in one trench, for example, we tried to always keep them side by side so that they wouldn't be on top of each other. And that's basically it. So this is early spring. That's why the grass is all green. Gluing pipe together like this is pretty fun. I don't know why. I think it's because it's kind of forgiving and relatively you can kind of make a mess and nobody's gonna really see it. The only thing I know for sure in terms of doing a good job is that you really do want the pipes to be kind of level and sitting on solid, firm ground in the trench. If there's big bows and humps and bumps, then when you're backfilling, dirt can press down and separate the joints on these pipes. It happened to me last year, so make sure you walk your trench, pack it all down nice and flat. We did all the trenching with the skid steer, as you can see, and I gotta say, it worked really good. It doesn't trench as good as a dedicated standalone trencher. I don't know why. It didn't seem to be able to get the dirt out of the hole or out of the trench quite as well. See, here I'm kind of stabbing it more up and down, but if you lay the trencher down flat, it will scoot some of the dirt out, but I don't know. I found that to be really, really slow going, but I'm not complaining. It definitely got the job done. And later on, I realized if you pull a string, see that string right there? You can actually trench straight lines. The first half of this project, my trenches were like all ziggy-zaggy. I didn't think it really would matter, but it kind of did matter. There was a few times where they were so crooked that the pipes didn't really want to like go in there quite right, and so setting up that string really helped. Oh.
Wow.
There you go. There's the water. That's zone 1. We were very curious how many sprinkler heads could be powered on one zone. The first zone we put together and tested had 12, and it powered those no problem. And then after the system was almost done, we turned 2 zones on at the same time, and it powered like 22, I think, heads altogether. Not quite as powerfully, but still good enough. So turns out we had way more than enough water pressure. Here is the system later in the summer. As you can see, it looks really green. Dennis has been kind of working on filling up those trenches throughout the summer. That's why there's kind of fresh dirt in there. He's getting them all level. And the final thing here is this very edge. When we initially put it in, we didn't get clear out to this edge. We kind of wanted to see what would happen, but it's end of the summer now, and as you can see, it does not get green clear over here. So we are doing a little extension, adding 3 more sprinklers all the way over to the fence. So it's all green. Project went well. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep up the good work. We'll catch you next time.
Wow, okay.
Up at all. I think we'll be able to do that.
Oh, you know what? There's probably no nozzles in those at all. Yeah, there's not. That's why they're spraying so crazy.
Hey, that thing has got some major power.
Yeah, there's no nozzle. That's just raw. All right, guys, this is all a done deal. We're just gonna put a little grass seed on it and let it get green to catch up with the rest of it. But Dennis is happy. Like I said, half of this is my backyard anyway, so I'm only like kind of partially doing him a favor. Probably I might have overplayed that part, but he is such a cool guy. His career and life story is so classic, and it's not classic at all, it's actually very unique, but it's just so cool. He is such a neat guy. So if you guys are interested at some point, maybe I'll do a spotlight on him and his career. All right, guys, have a good week. We'll catch you next time.